in just a few minutes. But before we get to Corky's, we have something delicious called a granola cookie that I definitely think you need to come closer to your television for. And we have Jerry Graham who's joining us. She's the founder and she's also the CVO of Nothin But Foods. So, and you've been doing this for about 7 years, and I'm rubbing your elbow because I'm doing it with everybody for the whole show. It's so nice to meet you too, because we were having a conversation about this before the show. A granola cookie. Before I even go through what's on the boards, how did you sort of create the whole brand? What's Nothin But Foods?
Well, Nothin But is my attempt at making something that I always wanted for myself. I wanted to have a snack bar that had the ingredients and the taste and texture that I wanted, so I started going to the store, putting together the oats and nuts and seeds that I wanted to make, made granola bars, and then we started making cookies, because it's everything you want.
And what you wanted was real ingredients that you could find on a grocery shelf. Your motto for the brand is food from a kitchen, not a lab. So if you're looking for better choices for snacking, you're getting everything that you see right here. It's not a choice of. You get 18 2-packs of the granola cookies total. So 36 total cookies in the assortment. 9 packs, which would be a total of 18 cookies in the cherry, cranberry, and almond, because as you can see here, there's 2 cookies in each pack. And this is the other set of 9, which would be your total of 18 cookies in the chocolate coconut almond. So I love that it's in a grab-and-go style, because it's for you, it's for the kids, it's portion controlled. But what we don't realize, and we talked about this before the show, Jerry, is that a lot of the grab-and-go snacks that are out there are loaded with horrible ingredients. If we're not looking, we're eating tons of stuff from a lab, not from the earth or life.
Absolutely, and I wanted to, I started at the grocery store because I feel like if you can't buy the ingredients from your grocery store, you shouldn't eat them yourself.
Right.
And so these are all made, I think the best way to really experience them is for you to taste it yourself.
Yes.
And let's go in.
Which one do you want to do? You want me to do this one first?
Yeah, the chocolate coconut almond.
First of all, look at how textural they are. When you say chocolate, it's not like it's sort of melted in and woven throughout. I'm seeing full-on chocolate chunks in here. Beautiful. What else is in this one?
This has oats, a little bit of oat flour, sea salt, espresso powder, a little bit of cinnamon, and just taste those different flavors as it explodes in your mouth.
Look at this. They're soft. You can almost stick them back together again. They're that soft and tender. This is not a crunchy experience. It's a very comforting experience. And the flavor is delicious. It is a little sweeter, but much like something we spoke about earlier, it's not overly sweet. And I like that because I feel like it has such a natural, great, delicious flavor.
And it has a nice finish, you know, where when you finish chewing it, you're getting little bits of the almond in one bite, a little bit of the chocolate. But that's just the chocolate coconut almond. One of my favorites is the cherry.
By the way, you're getting 2 cookies, as a reminder, in each one of the packages. So for me, if I'm going to Taekwondo with the kids, please don't leave your fingers sticky. They're not really messy. I could open up a package and give 1 cookie to one child, 1 cookie to the other child. And it's not really a cookie in terms of what we think is a cookie. It's more like what you would find in granola bar form, but put into a cookie shape, which I love, because there is something very comforting about eating something that I think is a cookie, but it's a much smarter choice than that.
Absolutely, and that's why we named it a cookie, because I love a good cookie.
Okay, so this is one of your personal favorites. Tell us about this one.
Well, this is the cherry cranberry almond, and just like it's the title, cherries, cranberries, almonds. When you open it up, you're going to see chewy cherries and cranberries. You'll see the pumpkin seeds in there that are like my favorite seed.
Beautiful.
Right? Now this is one of my favorite cookies where you can eat it by itself, but I love to have it like with a cheese plate. You just have a little bit of brie, a little bit of fruit.
I love this idea.
A glass of wine, so you can bring your wine and granola to a new level.
So it could be a very elegant kind of choice, like when you see those high-end brie plates that have maybe sort of like the wet walnut combination with the cranberries on top. This is a way of doing it where it's not messy. You can bring one of the cookies, one of the pieces of cheese onto your plate. I love the yogurt parfait idea because, again, this is essentially a granola bar idea, but in a cookie form, so you can just utilize it in a different way.
Oh, my daughter loves to take it, warm it up, put a little bit of ice cream or Greek yogurt on top of it.
Delicious.
It's delicious. It's melty and warm and chewy at the same time.
And like you said, food from a kitchen, not a lab. So if somebody is just joining us, the whole idea behind your brand, Nothin But, is that you really wanted it to be found at the food store, real ingredients, not anything that was created from some laboratory somewhere.
Nothing are nothing's added, no preservatives, just oats, honey, olive oil, organic cane sugar, no soy powders
Right.
or anything to add protein, just the natural ingredients.
Just the natural ingredients. And it's $39.72 for a lot. You're getting 18 of the 2 packs, which means you're getting a total of 36 cookies to go along here. And the best part for me is that instead of just doing them all in one great big box, they're in these little convenient to go, grab and go kind of 2 packs. So whether you bring a couple to work and leave them in your drawer, or you want to put them in your kids' lunch boxes and take them to school, or you want to travel with them and have them in your bag when you're on the go all the time, I love that they're portion controlled and they're filling. So when I eat these, I feel really satisfied at the end and I don't feel like I have to go grab something else.
Not at all. 2 is enough to satisfy.
These are brand new for you today. $39.72 with your shipping included, and because it's new, we do not have an auto delivery option available on this one. So I hope that you'll give it a try and leave your review so we can see your thoughts for some of our newer foods. So nice to have you here, Jerry.
Thank you very
much.
much. Thank you.
And by the way,